Alright, so I'm in the process of joining the Woodcutters Guild, and I mean, in the meantime, I'm going to do all this stuff. I have like a lot of silver and bronze that I can make, and jade rings. So I'm going to do that, and I think I could actually buy compost. So I'm going to go to Camelot and try that out, and then I'm going to go to Falador. So yeah, supposedly someone near Camelot, east of Camelot, they actually sell compost. So let me find this out real quick. Like initially I was just buying buckets at like the Varrock store. But supposedly if I run like around here, like right here, I could actually farming shop. I can buy all of the compost I need. So let's find that out right now. Go in here. Because imagine if I was doing it the wrong way. Hello, how can I help you? What are you selling? Alright, so she actually sells compost. So 550. Oh, I don't have money. See how much it costs. Value compost. 20 coins. Alright, so 10,000 to buy all those. Alright, so perfect. So I'm gonna go here and work on some jade rings in the meantime so I can get money. So yeah, I mean, the best place to cut magic trees now would be near the Woodcutters Guild in Great Courand. There's a place outside that's actually pretty legit too. So I could do that. And I mean, right now, obviously, I can work on this. And I could work on my crafting in the meantime. I don't know if I should waste all 400 silver bars. I feel like it'd be funny to bully someone that I hate and get them to do 400 silver bars and then make them make jade amulets, which they can't sell unless they do something else. That'd be the funniest thing ever. It's like super fun. Like yesterday I collected 660 saltpeter and I need 944. So I could just buy so much compost all at once and like they can't really do anything about it. So like finding where the compost is definitely like a huge bonus, like IMO. I don't know why like people kind of like just think like RuneScape isn't really like a really good game, because I mean old school RuneScape apparently, like I saw someone on whatever playing Rune Light, but I really don't trust Rune Light in general. Like Rune Light, it looks like it has better graphics and all that stuff, but there's no way you could really know that. Like anyone can remake RuneScape with HD graphics. You know? Like just cuz like RuneScape is like a game that was made in 1999 doesn't really mean that like it's a bad game, cuz they made it on mobile phone as well. I'm definitely not going to like put my account into like negative territory playing like some possibly unofficial game. Like I bought 500 buckets myself in Varrock. Like Like, I could buy my own buckets. Like, I don't really need anyone else's buckets. Alright, I'm kind of getting annoyed at making bronze, so I'm gonna make more jade right now. So this tank top's legit because it's made of like cloth instead of like, it's like stretchy cloth. Not sure what fabric, but I'm definitely gonna look into it because it's like super comfy. And like my other tank tops, like they're usually made of like, I don't know. But I'm totally gonna look into that as well. This is like the worst I've ever looked in like forever. I haven't worked out in like 3 weeks, and also like coming out of like winter fat, it's like whatever. Obviously, RuneScape comes before any other like responsibility and like all that kind of stuff. So for some reason, my friend's not actually on RuneScape right now. Like I had messaged him and I was like, yeah, like earlier on in Saturday, I was like, I'm super exhausted. But I did invite him to go to the Revenant Caves, so I'm not sure why if he's allowed to go into the Revenant Caves or not as a non-member. But I mean, now at least I know I don't need to pay every time I go in there. So, like, I'm definitely not going to just execute him on the spot the second we get in the cave, because that would be ridiculous. Like, I don't know what happens if you PvP like another player. Like, does Death just become like a jerk then, and he just doesn't give you your stuff back? Like, is that what happens? There's really no way to know, like, what happens if you execute another player. Like, I haven't Googled that yet, so I don't know. You can't really just, like, take another person's RuneScape and just, like, end their entire, like, existence for, like, no reason. Like, there are always, like, ramifications. So, right now, I think I'm leveling my crafting. Let's see what my crafting XP per hour is. 11.7k. It's pretty good. I think yeah, at this rate, like I could go on um like my alt RuneScape account and kind of like abuse it a little bit. Like my other RuneScape account, I have like a different like personality. Like I'm kind of like way um like I just talk shit about like the Woodcutters Guild like everywhere while I chop trees. Alright. So withdraw 10, withdraw 10, 1, 1, 1, all. It's like the best strat, I think, for making jade rings. I haven't looked into what the other thing is besides a necklace yet, but I think I may do that this time. Like, while I have 400 silver, like, why not? You know? Like, maybe I could do something else with the silver. Like bracelets, for example. I'm not sure if bracelets are better than rings. I don't want to know, though. Honestly, I'm committed to the rings. 100%. All I've ever made is rings. I don't know how to do anything else, so that's all I'm going to do. Like I know like cars and different areas exist, um, for sure. Like there's some like bridges and stuff. Uh, I think there are tunnels as well, and like you can actually park in the city. It is feasible. Like I know like you may like have like a really huge time navigating, but it's totally fine. All right, so draw one. Yeah, so these rings for sure will definitely um, put me in a better position to buy compost. Because like I just take the rings, I buy compost, and I'm set. I could use my program like straight up to combine the saltpeter with you know, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the compost in column one, the saltpeter in column three, and then no, I'm gonna put compost in column one, compost in column three, saltpeter in column two, and saltpeter in column four. And then I'm just gonna have my program click and combine them. Click, 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 click. And then I'm going to leave the combined stuff in my inventory, which are all more saltpeter, deposit the combined saltpeter compost, and you know, then I don't have to make multiple trips. So it's totally fine. Like if someone were to be like, oh, you collected like 90,000 silver bars. Um, okay, you collected 90,000 silver bars. Like I wouldn't really like react to it any other way than just making jade rings. So it's the only like logical kind of like way of playing this game. Like sure, um, like obviously my iron doesn't always work. So why even waste iron? Why not just make more bronze? You know? Because then you could just make the iron more efficiently, and then you could make more iron armor, and then you can just like move on to steel. Like I could just combine the iron with coal, and I could do it that way. All right, so let's see where am I at right now? I think I'm gonna make like two inventory stacks of bronze and then move on from this area. Because the compost ended up being super, like, it ended up being like super, like, worth it. Like, initially I thought, like, okay, like maybe the compost won't be good, but like I was Googling images, I was like, where can I collect compost? And then they showed me that area, which is perfect for me as like kind of like a person who is about that life. I mean, obviously, like they have the compost dudes that like sit there, and like you like walk up to grab compost, And like obviously they just yell at you, because it's their compost. So whatever, it's totally fine. I think they're more like the goblins, honestly. At the end of the day, like they are goblins, and that's kind of like how the goblins play the game. Like they just like insult you, and they're brash, and I mean it works for some people, I guess, but it doesn't work for anyone or everyone. I was watching some dude actually steal apples. He was level 25, thieving. He was stealing apples from the stands in Hesidius. And he like locked himself in the room, and he just kept stealing all the apples. Which is pretty ridiculous, honestly. Like, I'm not sharing my compost with anybody, or my buckets. Like, the last step for the Woodcutters Guild, every man for himself, honestly. Like, you know how hard I worked to grab all the compost? It's my compost. Like, sure, you want to chop mature junipers, you want to chop maples, be my guest, but once you get to level 77 woodcutting, you don't really want to hear that stuff anymore. Because it's like, oh, like, you're seriously gonna be like, no, no, sorry. Like, if I'm sharing like my entire RuneScape playthrough, and you're able to, like, why even write in text chat like how to do things? Because you could just watch my YouTube videos. It's pointless. So I posted in my Twitter yesterday. Someone was playing VR chat on like this like dungeon level, and they were walking around like wizards, and what they were basically doing was they were like dungeon fighting. It was pretty legit. It looked like VR RuneScape, like legit. Like I walked by like a few people after I reached 77 in what kind of guild, and they're like, I don't know who you are. Like, pretty sure I never knew who you are. So, like, the city didn't exist. So, like, what are you gonna do? Like, show them how to like get around and stuff? That would be ridiculous. I wouldn't do that. Only Bandon would do that. Bandon's like super. He's like super thrifty with that shit. So, I collect. Like, I collect useful people. Like if my cat can just sit there and just like check aggro, that'd be pretty legit. Cause then like if you don't take me to like Sonic or whatever, like I'm gonna pee on your carpet. I used to have a cat called Spooky, and it was a white cat, and like everyone hated it, but I was a huge fan of Spooky. Even when like Spooky was like sitting in the room, like avoiding everybody, because Spooky was like at the end of her life. I still like would like walk into the room and say hi to Spooky. Spooky wasn't well trained though. She wouldn't let you like hold it or anything. It's pretty upsetting. I really like the cats with like the black face and the like the brown fur. I think they're like Persian cats or something. And I like the ones with like the smushed in faces too. I'm not gonna say Siamese cats, but Siamese cats. I like how there's a barber here as well. Alright, so I've been doing pretty well for myself, if I must say so myself. Alright, yeah, so I'm going to withdraw all my bars. Deposit them all, withdraw them again. Deposit one, and just get my hammer. I could go and work on my smithing. I wish this coffee was a little bit bigger of a cup. Honestly, it's like it could be bigger of a cup of coffee. Or actually, one time I went to the coffee store with someone, and right when I walked up to the coffee store, they locked me outside of the door, and they just chugged like an entire barrel of coffee in front of my face and threw up on the door. I thought that was insane. I'm still like pondering. I like the rocks on this wall. They're pretty cool. It looks like the barbarians. Like if like I don't know if like snow fell from like the sky with like the rocks kind of uh, like just like cut the snow in half. Really no idea. That's kind of gibberish, to be honest. And I ain't about that life. Still like clearing all. You know that one song where it's like, "Now let me clear my throat," and it's like, I forgot about that song. But obviously, this thankfully reminded me about it, so it's pretty legit. Alright, now I can smith, thankfully. I was gonna do swords because you get 15, 13. Instead of like the kite shields, you get like 25. So you get like a whole extra 2 EXP. Or like 36 versus 25, so you get a whole extra 11. It's either 2 or 11, one of the two. But yeah, my smithing is definitely going up. Like I could always do the smithing quest if I wanted to. But for now, obviously, it's kind of not necessary. I guess before I smith more of these, I'll run up to the Grand Exchange, sell off my jade rings so I could more efficiently buy my compost. Because at the end of the day, it's all about buying compost. Alright, so let's pilot this. Draw these as a note. These as a note. Okay, I'm gonna hold your hand through this. Right? Like, obviously, you have issues with following directions. So, I'm gonna yell at you, and I'm gonna hold your hand through this. Okay? I know you asked questions 4 months ago, but I literally cannot record my screen. Okay? So, don't worry if the boss also barks at you. He's not part of the mafia. Okay? Alright, so sell my axes, sell my rings. 61k gold. What? What? Alright. I wonder if I could just buy the compost. I know I can, but, like, will someone actually sell it to me? Is the question that we're all pondering. Alright, so it's possible, but it's not definite. Like, someone could just run to Camelot, buy compost, and then sell it here, arguably. Like the compost dudes. Alright, so I'm done with coal. Nice. Buy more strength potions. Because I do need to farm my strength potions, and I have been neglecting it. Wow, nice. Like, I have been slowly collecting them, like, as I've been doing this. So it's been pretty legit. I don't need 900 buckets. Nobody needs 900 buckets. It's not a need, it's needs versus wants, and... Alright, so... What did I buy? Oh, yeah. Perfect. Okay. So, I can level this up a bit. Alright, so 13 times 27, 130, 260. It's about like 360 EXP per inventory. So I definitely don't have enough to level. I only have enough for like 700, 800 EXP. Which isn't that good, to be honest. I'm gonna take a piece of paper and rip it in half. Alright, so now I'm just gonna teleport to Camelot. Grab compost. I don't know if I have to like run back and forth or something. I could have been grabbing that while going to the magic trees anyway. Because now I'm running low on like teleports out of there. But I think I have a lot of Falador and a lot of Catherby, so Catherby is like basically the same as Camelot. Yeah, so I go to Camelot real quick, bring on my gold, put this, and I'll bring one Falador. And obviously I could just try out steel bars, like just cause. I know like the one person they'll actually put the compost in here while buying the compost just because they could save like 50 gold, but it's totally normal. What are you selling? Like, you're definitely not gaining anything from that, you know? Oh, there's a bank right here. It's pretty legit. It's a useful kind of thing. Imagine there being like a bank in that area. That'd be kind of insane to not know what area. Can I pickpocket this dude? I wonder what happens if I pickpocket him. Well, first let me deposit my stuff, and then I'll pickpocket him. Maybe I can work on my thieving while I do this. Alright, so pickpocket. 8. You pickpocket him multiple times. Nice. Pickpocket. Coin pouch, pickpocket. That's pretty legit. Oh no. Just trying to do the golem quest, and this dude wants to fight. It's like, dude, I need the stamina anyway, bro. Like, didn't you know that? This dude thinks like I'm not trying to pickpocket him. Here we go. Alright, pwn him real quick. Tired of this dude. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go pickpocket this dude real quick again. And then deposit the coin pouches. And then I could run up. And work on like fighting too, so yeah, the golem quest would be fun because then I could do Shadow of the Storm, so this makes sense. Alright, that should be good enough for now. I don't know if like there are like better ways to increase thieving, but this is what I'll do for initially. Because I like it, you know? Oh, he actually does have the astronaut helmet. That's cool. Like, I was pretending the beekeeper helmet was the astronaut helmet, but he actually has the astronaut helmet. It's very, very cool. You can't deposit coin pouches. A magical force prevents you from baking this item. Okay, what do I do with coin pouches then? Use. Open. Open all. Okay. Alright, I'll level my thieving while I do this as well. Like, I only need 950 compost, so... I don't know why they're like figuring out like my whole pickpocket strat like so quickly. It's like someone kind of like forewarned them about my pickpocketing. I'll need to avoid that entirely. Yeah, that should be good enough. I wonder if you could buy items as a note. Let me try that real quick. Oh, I bought some compost at the Grand Exchange. 213. That's incredible. So I'm already like a third done with my compost in like 5 minutes. That's pretty legit. I guess you can't just keep pickpocketing the same people. I don't know if like this game's like too big to like factor in like little things like buying items as a note. Like as a Woodcutters Guild that point full. Like obviously they set up a lot of stuff so that it's like everything lines up and kind of makes sense, but they don't need to like make it better or not better. Alright, talk to mysterious old man. Would you guys come and solve a maze for me? No. I hate your mazes. Those are trash. Like this dude thinks I wanna like go and are you kidding me, dude? Think I wanna do that fucking boring shit? Alright. So that last walk up was highly inefficient. I had to walk the entire way, so might as well just pickpocket these dudes. Right. Now he's kind of beat me up. Pickpocket this dude instead. Pickpocket. Wonder at what level you can pickpocket the dude in Draenor. Near the willows. Not near the willows, but near the bank. like the master farmer, because you could get seeds from him when you pickpocket him. I was wondering why people were doing that. I thought it was like just like a huge like, I thought they were just dropping all the seeds, so I was like picking them up as the chicken. It's pretty funny for like an hour. Because I was like, that wasn't really even a chicken outfit. That was me. Alright, open all my coin pouches. Alright, so, I mean, I feel like some of the compost will auto buy itself, so I'm only going to do like 200 or something. Like, this is more about thieving than anything else. I had a lot of friends who played like Nintendo consoles, and I think people who main Nintendo are super poor and trash human beings. Facts. And like they're all about just playing Nintendo. Like they don't play online video games. They're fake gamers, and they sit there with their Game Boys, and they just like bulk delete everything. People who main Nintendo are trash. Alright, so that should be pretty good now. Like you'll play Super Smash Brothers with them, and you'll call them, and they won't answer their phone, like while they're in the game. It's like, alright, this is like the weirdest Smash Brothers game I've ever experienced in my life. It's like, alright, we're just gonna mime play Smash Brothers. Super weird. Once. I think the game was laggy too. Not entirely sure. See how my thieving is. Thieves per hour, 275. I think that's going up, pretty sure. Yeah, 281 for sure. Yeah, way better. 287. Alright, next, level 5. You can now steal from cake stalls, tea stalls, crafting stalls, and monkey food stalls. That's definitely a big one up. So I'm going to collect that. I think I could use that for something. And at the end, I'm just going to say something like ridiculous, like charge it to like a rap battle or something. Alright, over this, teleporting to my Nintendo cottage. Alright, so now I have 500 compost. So I'm halfway done with the compost and halfway done with the saltpeter. So I should be in the Woodcutters Guild by like tomorrow. I think that's a good enough amount of compost now. And yeah, I'm kind of getting bored of just this general area, so I'm gonna go chop like magic trees and then teleport out of here. Drop this, Valador, and bring this. Like, you don't want to strand yourself away from the magic trees without money. I mean, I could always travel here from Port Sarum anyway, so it's not a big deal. You can't really strand yourself from the magic trees. That would be terrible. Like how when this dude wanted to go pick up the flax, he actually dropped it on the floor and broke it. Just to like see what the reaction was. It's pretty weird. Oh, my par's already at 32. That's pretty legit. No. Yeah, I mean, I can like go back to like more crafting and more smithing. Like changing up the area is definitely pretty useful. You could turn off the sound effects area. I don't know. It's this one. So you could turn off the magic trees and still hear stuff. Or not. Whatever. Either way works. Super nice out. I mean, my skin looks legit as super white and as super tan, so either way, I don't really care. Alright, it's a lot, too much. Alright, so not entirely sure. My biceps got ruined. My arms got ruined. My everything got ruined. Super upset. I can't actually play on my phone. Oh, yeah, here's the person. I'll show the... This is the video that they were showing. Wait. So they were running around like a dungeon. And in VR chat, it was called Sachi VR. I'll pause it when their name shows. It should focus soon. It's flat, so I mean there is a reflection now, so either or. Yeah, it looks like the light reflection is kind of throwing it off now. Maybe not, though, you know? Yeah, the light reflection's for sure throwing it off. Maybe not. Either way. So I think it takes like 1, maybe 2 hours of straight talking to start zooming and like kind of getting ready for like the full enjoyment of like RuneScape and everything related to RuneScape and doing things repetitively and obsessively. And like my fire making is has been stand still for like a minute. But when I did power level it, I sat there and I was just like my eyes were red at the end, and then obviously I went and chopped maples afterwards. So that was pretty cool. I actually did all the fire making off stream. So yeah, my magic trees are sometimes they seem like they take a little bit longer. When I do it on mobile phone, it seems like it's so much faster. Like my XP per hour, 67, 678 currently. I mean, I haven't been chopping all day, so it should go up a bit. It's chopping like 40 EXP right now, but 50, 60. Just watching this number go down is kind of kind of disheartening. It can't go that low, right? There's no fucking way. Holy shit. All right, as long as like my broker doesn't just like delete my order, it should be fine. Where the fuck did my order go? That's how the app works. So, okay, whatever. Not worried about it. Good to know. Good to know. On my 165k order. Whatever. No biggie. Alright. So, chopping trees in RuneScape. Like, the wonders of technology never cease to amaze me. Especially when you, like... Sadly, my one cup, it keeps leaking coffee. Like, it leaked through the paper cup. And it just keeps slowly... I think it's maybe evaporating. I'm not entirely sure. But some of it got on my mouse pad. And... pretty upsetting. Because I just don't move my mouse near there anymore. I'm pretty sure some of it leaked through the coffee cup. Because look at this coffee stain. It looks like a tree. Like Like, isn't that great? That was pretty good with the jade rings. I mean, I had to buy all the silver ore anyway, so it's not like net or profit or anything, so whatever. Wonder what my compost is doing. Let me verify right now. Oh, I bought all my compost. Isn't that incredible? I didn't need to do that anyway. Alright, so I'm out of here. Obviously now I can smith, but I could also get back to Varrock very quickly, so it's kind of a trade-off. But I do need money, so time to do some bars. Because you have to earn the money back. Like, you can't just sell magic logs like your entire life. That's not how money works. I mean, the silver ore is probably, and the jade, it's probably more expensive than the jade ring. I have no way of knowing that. I'll never know that information. Like the ducks over here, spawns. I showed the swan in my Salus Valor Ordinator, like the dude who looks like he's wrapped in Dexter Ordinator armor. I showed the swan in the potion shop in there. They had armor, and if you run, like, because you have to run to the shop like 30 times to buy potions, and every time you run past it, it has the swan armor set up, which is pretty legit. That should be good. I'll run back to Varrock now. After the set. Because we all know how easy it is to jog, you know? Super easy. I'm all about that, like, luxury lifestyle where you can kind of take pictures of like a poodle and put it on Facebook, you know? It's super easy. Like, me and my friends, we play with poodles, you know, whatever. Can't believe it's easier to buy compost than teleports. It's pretty weird. I don't know why my guy's zigzagging so much. He's wasting all of his stamina. You know this dude. This is like me 4 weeks ago, right there. Can't believe this dude's still fishing. What a weirdo. And he's purple. I saw some dude who was light blue, and I was asking him, I was like, how'd you become light blue? He looked like my Alienware R11, and he didn't say anything. He just watched and looked at me. I don't think he's like he's human any longer. I don't know. Alright, deposit this, deposit that, deposit that. Withdraw this as a note. And yeah, so I have compost. I have money. I just need more, yeah, wood cutting. So I could do the wood cutting thing is what I'll do. Falador, I guess I could run from here to Falador. I could do some more Falador stuff. I'll go to Falador after getting my compost. Alright, so sell, collect, sell. Wow, it's worth even more. Isn't that crazy? Alright, Valrock, Camelot. I'm gonna buy some more Falador teleports because Falador is pretty legit. It's good enough. Wow. Really? Normally the Falador teleport takes a bit. Grab these while I can. Alright, deposit this, deposit that. Alright, so I'm gonna bring one Falador with me. And 10 of these, one of these, 10 of these, one of these, one of these, and one of these, and one of these, and one of these, and one of these. No, one of these. Right. I think I need to smith anyway, so pretty sure these should be 1 for 1 right now. I kind of like forgot like what my inventory, like how many I took out for a second there, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, that's perfect. I used to always wonder though, like, why the people next door to me were partying that hard. Like, why were our next door neighbors partying that hard? Honestly, like, was there a reason for it? Like, can you do things with that? I don't know. One time I saw, what was it? Like, near my college, there was, like, a massive, like, haunted greenhouse. And apparently, like, they owned the local supermarket in the area that was super popular because all college kids and the local supermarket was super like out of the way and grimy looking. So like they tried to make like the 7-Eleven like super legit. You can now cut diamonds and craft diamond rings. Members can now cut diamonds. It's incredible. This changes everything. I deposit these. So that's another like 16k gold right there. Now that I have like an eye on how much these are, so it's good. I'm just gonna recharge my stamina again because I totally wasted it by mistake. I accidentally ran. Alright, so I think I'm gonna do the whole like crumbled wall jump to get to Port Sarim again. Take Veos or VEOS's ship and just chop some more saltpeter. I could just pull up my Excel program and then I'll be able to kind of. I think it's cool doing like the whole ring mold thing. So that I mean, you still have to withdraw them all. Like withdrawing the silver versus withdrawing like the jade is kind of what my programs do at work, and it's so legit. Alright, so I don't think I need to bring money with me, but I'll bring it anyway. So I have all the compost in the world. I just need to get more of this stuff. I can't believe I did farming improperly for that long though. But it was part of the game. I didn't not like it, so. I just didn't bother to look at the Woodcutting Guild. Like, I like the Woodcutting Guild, but I didn't actually think, like, I would become a part of the Woodcutting Guild. I think Veos' ship will still be, like, up here, but maybe it's down at the southeast area. But last time it was right here, so I'm not sure if it changes. Yeah, it looks like it's still up here. It's funny. Alright, so go to Port Piscalarius. I don't know what Land's End is, but that'd be pretty cool to check out. So, Port Piscalarius, 9057. Yeah, he does it for free. I don't know why. I don't know if you have to do a mission to unlock him or whatever, but whatever. I did do the Pirate's Treasure quest, so that may be what is required, but I'm not entirely sure. That could be like the only thing that I would think of that would possibly do something like that. It's kind of cool. This looks like the Final Fantasy 15 bar. near the red wedding dress area. Apparently the red wedding dress actually it's actually like cooler than like living in California for a year. Actually, you'd be surprised what's cooler than living in California for a year. You, like, it's pretty funny. I don't know where my map icons went. I don't know why my map icons keep disappearing. But okay. Right, so I got the compost. Just gonna go get more saltpeter, I guess. So here's where I can basically chop magic trees and more efficiently. So if I run out of teleports to Camelot and Catherby, which I won't, because I can just teleport away anyway, so it's like, whatever. Here's like the top right, so I know it's over here, because I was looking at this windmill before. But yeah, I guess I basically need to like do 11 full inventory fills right now. I'm gonna count each of them. Pretty sure that's how it works. I have 660, 27 times 11. 27 times 11 plus 660, 957. Yeah. Alright. Where are my saltpeters at? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. You could put a spirit tree here and then teleport here. That's pretty cool. I think that would be very useful for the Grand Exchange, because this is a cool area. I mean, that could be like, I don't know how easily it'd be to defeat Warlord Khazard so that you can get down here with like a lower wood cutting and then kind of go this way with wood cutting, and the maples there, the junipers there and stuff. I don't know how, like, there's a stepping stone here, how quickly you could get back to the bank. I don't think that's really worthwhile. I mean, you could chop this and then take the spirit tree back to the Grand Exchange and sell it, but you can't really sell the maples. It's not worthwhile. You don't make money for selling the maples at the Grand Exchange, so yeah, whatever. But I mean, you could deposit them really quickly still. Alright, so 1. Alright, perfect. 1. Can't believe this dude's still like shuffling saltpeter. That's hilarious. Oh nice, the average view duration for my vinyl record collection was 1 minute and 57 seconds. It got 5 views. Oh, it also can't. It's weird how like the light in my room changes a bit. the lighting in my room changes a bit, even with the blinds closed. So, my Deadmau5 DJ stream 1 from Twitch, it actually got removed from YouTube because of copyright. But the other two didn't, but I made them private because I didn't want them to delete the videos. I didn't actually go and look. I think I actually deleted the video from my computer because I need more room, so I think it's gone forever. I liked the first video a lot too. It was a good video, so pretty upset that YouTube can't just make the video private instead of deleting it. But whatever. I have like the biggest music collection anyway, so whatever. It was pretty chill though. I think video 2, I didn't listen to video 2 or 3 yet again, but I think video 2 is also legit, so video 3 it was kind of drawn out, I think. Somehow I'm getting more impressions. I don't know how. My impressions are going up. Like 700 a day. It's pretty crazy. Since I made the Deadmau5 videos private. I'm not sure if it'll fall off or not. My video game collection's doing pretty well. 35 views. And my Game Informer collection there too, at 5 views, so it's pretty legit. I mean, I think that was 4. It might have been 3 though. Whatever. Oh, I was done with this little bit of saltpeter over here. I'm actually going to turn off the saltpeter's game mid Crash Bandicoot game and then yell at it for drinking a $100 bottle. That's what I'm going to do with it. If I could do anything besides that, literally, that's what I would do. Even if it kills me, honestly. Whatever. Alright, so I think that, like, I'm not going to do exactly 11 saltpeter because I could always use more saltpeter, you know? I guess let me listen to this person eat real quick. 1 second. Alright. Oh my god. They actually have an active whirlpool going on in the stream. I think they're actually like depositing my saltpeter before I can dig it up like live on stream right now. I don't know why my total EXP keeps draining. Guess I'll open up my Excel program in the meantime. I did all the earnings, so I'll have to scroll down, open, uniform mouse mover 2, pretty sure. I'm gonna make food while I combine the saltpeters. It'll work 100%. Or not. You could just whatever. Look at those mature junipers right now. It's incredible. Saltpeter Man is just such a great shoveler. Like all he does is he just shovels the saltpeter. You alright? I feel like it's like 2 more. I used to watch Ocean County. Or yeah, Ocean County, the OC. Alright, I'm gonna listen to Lex Bell to us because oh wow, Simply is actually doing world record attempts. Oh my god. Alright. I need to watch Simply instead. Because the Mary noises while you're working hard are very de-stressing and high pitched, so hopefully they start maining Mario again soon. All of them. Just like in line with summer starting. Just like all winter long, just hate no Mario, and then Summer Mario. Maybe some like end of winter Mario. I don't know. Where else saltpeter go, dude? Oh, there it is. Alright. I don't know how this dude always beats me to the saltpeter, dude. It's super weird. It's like he has like a head start on the saltpeter. Like an infinite head start. I can't believe you didn't even tell me about the compost though. Like, that's pretty crazy. Alright, I intend to make, well, I guess the next one I could do like this stream will be the saltpeter stream. And then the next stream will be the cooking. So, take a selfie with this dude. There we go. Maybe get some mature junipers in the background. No, it's not possible. Right? Alright, it's better. Alright, so I think I should be done now. That's my guess. If I'm not, it's not the end of the world. The saltpeter's not going anywhere. I can't believe the magic trees were actually closer to the bank than I had thought upon like second trip to the saltpeter area. Alright, so I'm going to combine it with my program and make food while my program does everything. I don't have enough saltpeter. It's good. I could do some more later. Alright, whatever. It's not really too big of an issue. Alright, so got the saltpeters. I guess some of them I could just do like normally. Alright, so what do I need to do? I need to combine these. And then I need to deposit. No, and then I need to withdraw more of these. And then I need to, alright, so combine, withdraw these, deposit these, and then withdraw these. And here we go. So I got my Excel program here. So try this out. And let's see. record actions, and see what I'm gonna do. Alright, so left click, yeah, and then, no, I don't want to deposit. 1 second, and
The what? I'm unpacking shit, okay? I didn't get to it yet. As soon as I get to it, I'll let you know. I'm just answering. You just said that on purpose because you know I haven't gotten to it. You know I haven't.
alright, so I guess Michael Jackson is allowed to do whatever he wants to do. Alright, so use the saltpeter. Oops. No, and I don't know what I need to do. I guess I need right clicks in it. So I have to like right click to use the saltpeter. I don't really have a right click, I have double left clicks. Yeah, I can drag it onto it. No. Yeah, I need to right click it.
You hang up the blinds yet? Big difference, right? You have 2 hands, right? So do I.
I'm just gonna add in like a right click off stream.